Gary.
Hi.
Shame we're talking to you a few hours earlier than usual. A frustrating build-up and ultimately a frustrating evening. Can you give us your thoughts at the moment?
Yeah, really disappointed for Netherlands and for us to not be able to get out there tonight and play. So I think especially for the Dutch guys that have come all this way, it's been a frustrating week in terms of build-up. And yeah, but unfortunately the amount of rain we've had, it's just unfortunate. It's one of those things that is sort of out of our hands.
We knew that Dane was going to make his debut tonight, and there was also two other, Scott and Ben, I think it was, that were just down to the T20s only. Any consideration to adding them to the ODI squad now that they haven't been able to get a game in?
No, and simply because if we do that, then it just makes it more complicated, I think, for the players that we do want to see through the ODI series as well. Remember, the ODI series are also qualifying matches for the ODI World Cup, so they're still very, very important matches for us, so there's a lot on the line in terms of the series.
Awesome. Nothing else from me. Thanks, Gary. Thanks, Willie.
Yes, Steady, I suppose, can you just give us an idea of what the next few days look like with those three guys coming into camp and as you look to the first one day at the Mount?
Yep, so we're actually based here in Napier again tomorrow. We won't travel up until the day after on Sunday, and then we train on Monday before the game. So we obviously have Ross Taylor, Kyle Jamieson and Henry Nichols that come in and join the squad. So it'll be great to have their experience come back from within the team as well. It's always difficult, I think, to balance out when you have 12 players that are away at the IPL, but it's also, I guess, encouraging from a coaching point of view that when you look at our squad, I think in this next series there'll only be one debutant still, which shows some of the depth that's been created.
Obviously, it's going to be a pretty big series for one player, Ross Taylor. Incredible career to be signing it off. Can you give us an idea, firstly, what he's meant to the BLACKCAPS, and secondly, how you sort of see him prepared for this final series?
Yeah, I mean, Ross is a legend of New Zealand cricket, isn't he? He's been around and I guess been revered for the last 15, 16 years in the international game, and I know that he'll leave a huge hole in the dressing room, and I'm sure a huge hole in the punters and the fans that are out there that love watching Ross Taylor play. So it'll be a sad moment without a doubt, but I think everyone's time does come to an end, and I guess for me as a coach it feels about the right time for Ross as well, and he's comfortable with that decision, which I think is really important.
And in terms of how he's prepared for this series, obviously missed his games down here in Napier, but I imagine he'd be pretty motivated to go out on a good note.
Oh, I'm sure he was. Everyone wants to be remembered, I guess, by the last knock that they have, and it's been a tough old month for Ross with washed out games and I guess not having a lot of cricket under his belt. So part of the reason was to try and get him in the New Zealand 11. So then he had that preparation. But look, he's a professional. He's done this many times before, so he'll have to lean on that experience that he has got to be ready.
And a bit of a bonus with the change to the government alert levels and a full crowd potentially there to see him off in Seddon Park. How special would that be?
Yeah, fantastic. I mean, it's always nice when we get crowds back, and we love having the BLACKCAPS supporters down there to watch, and it will be a special occasion. People like Ross Taylor only finish once, and I guess hopefully we have a good Hamilton crowd there to sign him off.
And just finally, you've spoken about it in the lead up, but just once again, so we had Ryan Campbell in here before talking about how much it meant to the Netherlands. How, I suppose, important do you think it is as a full member nation to be playing against the associate nations and these sort of tours?
Really important, I think, for the growth of the global game. There's no doubt that the opportunities that Netherlands have to come and I guess experience what we have here and other full member nations is really important to the growth of the game. I guess a long time ago we were in a similar boat, and I think everyone develops at different rates, and it's encouraging, I think, to see that you have teams like Netherlands and Ireland and Scotland, UAE, Namibia. We've seen a whole host of teams that keep coming into the World Cup scenes, and that's great for the global game, and they're also entitled to win games cricket as well, and we've seen them do that on occasions at the big events, so there's certainly no complacency from our point of view.
Just absolutely lastly, can you tell us about your experience when you did play in Netherlands? When that was, who that was for, etc.?
Yeah, I played for Rodenvit, the cricket club in Haarlem. Seems like a long time ago now, but I had 3 summers over there playing, and it was a totally enjoyable experience. Back in those days, they were playing a lot of their cricket on coconut matting, which was a different experience as well. But certainly have a lot of friends over there and a lot of people that still keep in touch with. So it's nice to catch up with some of those acquaintances.
Just absolutely lastly, Gary, we are also going to be going to Scotland later this winter. It's going to be announced overnight. Your experience playing there, and how much you're looking forward to taking the BLACKCAPS?
Yeah, I mean, Scotland are one of those teams that I think have really grown a lot over the last 5-10 years, and they've been you've seen them at more World Cups, and they've been a force, I think. They have beaten England, their closest rivals as well in the last couple of years. So again, I've had some experience playing there way back in the day, and lovely people. They love their cricket, and I'm sure again be a great experience.
Cool, Gary. Thank you very much for your time.